The Seven Stadium in Dubai is the venue for the Emirates Airlines 2020 tournament this year. It sees county-side Sussex and Surrey travelling here to play a South Africa 11, the Cape Cobras, and an Emirates 11 featuring Shahid Afridi. That's going to be exciting for us to see later on today, and we'll hopefully catch up with him. Also, another big story from the tournament is Monty Panesar playing his first competitive cricket for Sussex since signing for them a few months ago. Managed to catch up with Rory Hamilton-Brown on some downtime for this tournament. You get a little bit of time off, and we're in the shade because, of course, it's really hot out there, isn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely boiling. We were lucky to play this morning. I think we started at 9.
So that's it for day one. Sussex are the only side to win here twice today. We'll be back tomorrow for the finals, where we'll have that exciting match between Surrey and Sussex. And we'll also be speaking to Monty Panesar. We'll see you then. But we start with the latest on the future of Robinho. The British record signing has revealed he's 90% certain he'll rejoin Santos, but Manchester City have declined to comment on claims he's played his last game for the club. The forward was at training today, but he's told Brazilian television station TV Globo he expects a move to be completed within 2 to 3 days. John Terry has been sacked as England captain after a meeting with Fabio Capello at Wembley Stadium. The meeting reportedly lasted just 12 minutes, during which the England manager told Terry that he didn't want him to carry on as captain. Tonight's Premier League game between Manchester City and Blackburn goes ahead, and victory for City would move them into the top 4. Keep bleeding love. OK, I'm no Leona Lewis, and this isn't the latest recording for Band-Aid. Instead, we're at a secret location in Leicester at a recording studio for the makings of a brand new football anthem to be sang on the terraces at Leicester City. And now all the fans want to know is, will Steve Cottrell be sat here in the home dugout next season?
Without sort of putting that onto the chairman or the directors, you know, I need to have a chat with them.
Hello, we're in good spirits here at World Cup Extra on day 14 of the tournament after England booked their place in the last 16 with a 1-0 win over Slovenia, albeit by the skin of their teeth. So preparations get underway for the quarter-final showdown with Germany on Sunday. We'll have the latest news from the England training camp, and we hear from yesterday's goal-scoring hero, Jermaine Defoe. Forest play their game tomorrow, and they have all sorts of defensive problems with only 2 fully fit senior defenders available. Billy Davis told us he's looking to add some more signings before the end of the transfer window.
Well, I think our problem lies in the defence, as everyone knows.
Lynsey, good afternoon to you. Now, I believe there's no Theo Walcott for Arsenal and no Didier Zakora of the Spurs.
No, Theo Walcott's had a virus this week. I think it was a flu virus. He hasn't even been training. He's not on the bench at all, so he won't be figuring. And Zakora, of course, he had that appeal for that red card against Man City turned down, so he's not playing either.
Of course, for Juan de Ramos, Lynsey.
They can have a shot result here. They're feeling quite positive. Maybe a draw at least. I think the Gunners have got, of course, the history in their favour. Last time out they won 3-1, Adebayor scoring twice. That could happen later on today, who knows. But I know that Tottenham are feeling very hopeful. Nottingham Rugby Club are now focused on putting on a good show for their pre-season friendly against Leicester Tigers here at Meadow Lane. And it should bring with it an all-important cash injection to the club. We're going to be put through the paces before the start of the new season. I'm not going to do that one.
So you go and do it.
I just had my nails done as well.
Yeah, I had mine done last week. All right. Come on, Lynsey.
Never again. Never again.
We've said that a few times this afternoon at Meadow Lane. Lynsey, what's happened?
We have indeed, Gabby. It's now another goal to Notts County. Notts County 5, Bury 0. It's one of the substitutes, Delroy Facey, who got ahead on the ball. A bit of a scrappy goal because Wayne Brown in the Bury goal made a bit of a hash of saving one attempt, and then the follow-up led to a header for Facey, and he made no mistake, put it in the back of the net. It's now Notts County 5, Bury 0.
Have things changed, Lynsey?
Well, the scoreline hasn't, Mark. It's still Coventry 0, Scunthorpe 0, but the tempo has, thank goodness. Otherwise, I'd have had a blank sheet as well. Coventry have gone up quite a few gears, and they've produced many chances. Carl Baker with the last. He rounded 3 defenders before sidestepping another in the 18-yard box. He produced the shot, but it went wide. But they have come very close, Coventry. They've got most of the possession. I think Scunthorpe relying too much on the long ball. It's Coventry 0, Scunthorpe 0.